Well, hey there guys, welcome to today's video. It is Flashback Friday once again. In today's video we're talking about, man, such a gigantic subject really when it comes right down to it. And that's the Doors. Welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. That's right, we're talking all about the Doors in today's Flashback Friday. We have John Densmore, an outstanding drummer and percussionist. I definitely think he has some type of jazz roots. Then Robbie Krieger, who's a flamenco guitar player. He had only been playing for about a year at the time that the Doors formed. Man, that guy had a lot of talent. And just for a one-year player, fantastic. Then, of course, Ray Manzarek. He's like the master of the Fender Rhodes bass piano. And, of course, the organ, which is so quintessential, is so recognizable as a Doors instrument. Then, of course, the Lizard King himself, Jim Morrison. What a gigantic subject. You know, I really don't even know where to begin with this. Now, how do you define the Doors? Can you say that they had any certain type of, that they fit in any type of genre, like acid rock or psychedelic rock or hard rock or commercial rock? They were just kind of all over, in and out. They're like one of those bands that just kind of walks between the raindrops, kind of like U2. You just can't really define them, but you absolutely know it when you hear them. The Doors were formed in Los Angeles in 1965. Again, these guys, they were not together very long, and bing bang boom, they get a record contract. And they hit the big time in just about no time at all. But, you know, that just goes to show how talented these guys really were. And Jim Morrison's lyrics were just way out of there. The band got its name from the book The Doors, A Perception by Aldous Huxley. Very interesting book. Take a look at it in Google there if you're interested to know what it's about. So again, the Doors had gotten together starting in 1965. And Jim had died in France in 1971. Even though they continued on the rest of the band until 1973, they just, you know, the Doors definitely would not be the Doors without Jim Morrison. Well guys, have you happened to have seen this movie by chance, The Doors? This is an Oliver Stone movie. What a fantastic job he did. That of course is Val Kilmer, the Iceman himself. Now, word about Oliver Stone movies. You know, he is one of my favorite movie makers, that's for sure, but he is loose and fast with the truth. Like with the movies JFK and others, there are a lot of, I hate to say falsehoods, but inaccuracies, let's put it that way. But this movie really, as far as it goes, is pretty doggone accurate about what happened and what the times were like. I'm a big Val Kilmer fan. Not quite sure what's happened to the old boy these days. I don't think he's doing so well from what I've heard. That's really unfortunate, but he sure is an excellent actor, and he did an absolutely fantastic job in this movie. Again, that's The Doors by Oliver Stone. Guys, we could go on and on and on about The Doors. You know, I really love their music. Riders on the Storm is probably one of my favorite all-time songs. LA Woman is another absolutely fantastic woman. Backdoor Man. Just so much good stuff, and really a really good root in blues, which really surprises me about Robbie Krieger, because he was a flamenco student at the time and he had only been playing for about a year. He wrote the music to Light My Fire and stuff, and that's like right out of the box. And he'd only been playing for about a year or so, and he was writing outstanding songs, many of their hits, and just had a really fascinating way of playing. I really enjoy it. And of course, Ray Manzarek playing the organ and the Fender Rhodes bass at the same time. And John Densmore keeping it all glued together in the back. And Jim doing everything he could to destroy it all. The Lizard King. Really fascinating group, fascinating band. What a history. I just can't say enough. I'm kind of stuck on this one. You guys, let us know what your feelings and thoughts are towards the Doors. Even if you don't like them, there's no denying their impact on the rock and roll scene. There's just no denying it, I don't think. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining us for this Flashback Friday. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We really appreciate that. Alright guys, we'll see you next video.